Well, thank you, Alex, for letting me drive it. And thank you to Christian, who's behind the camera, for wearing, again, the worst trainers I've ever seen at a race meeting.
The turning point of the Brundle Motorsport year is always the Silverstone Festival, an event which sits in the UK's motorsport heartland. It's a big circuit, everyone knows, and it's really close to the workshop. So central is it to our season that it's almost impossible to keep it sensible in terms of the number of cars I'm involved with through the weekend, and once more, I failed. Despite this, my team manager skills have been employed with abandon, and I've secured two of the best in the business to relieve me of driver duties in this year's Pre-66 touring car race in our storied Mustang. Marino Franchitti and Chris Harris would take the reins this year in what was sure to be an impressive showing. So as the pairing came in hot for the weekend, I couldn't wait to see how they got on in our leery little V8 Asbo machine.
It's been a really busy weekend. I'm in 3 other cars. We had the opportunity to run the Mustang here, and it's great to have Marino and Chris Harris along to drive it. That means, though, that for this afternoon, Saturday of the Silverstone Festival, I'm here in entirely team manager capacity. So I'm going to be on the pit wall, like hiding behind a pillow every time this thing comes through, and praying for a good result. They start 13th, decent effort. You've got to remember it's a really big field of cars, and it's one of the most competitive grids here, the Pre-66 touring cars. And I'm hoping they're going to make some progress through in the early laps, but I'm mostly hoping they're really going to enjoy it.
Right, do that up.
Yeah, but can you hear me now? That's
Right, okay. So, race strategy is this. I'm starting. He's going second. He spent yesterday learning the circuit. He's not been here before. He's a young pup, but he's learning the ropes fast, okay? He's learning the ropes fast.
I think neither of us are covering ourselves in glory so far, so...
No, we're not, no. I did a lot of spitting in the car yesterday, if I'm honest with you, because I couldn't believe how fast it was. I don't know who made this engine, some bloke called Warrior. Well, he needs a look inside his head, because it's got about 550 horsepower, it feels like to me.
The thing is, though, our friend Andrew, is the most sideways man I know. And he looks so neat and tidy, and you were coming through yesterday, and all I could read was the number on the side. It was wonderful.
No, it's not ideal. We've got some work to do in the race. There's going to be no precipitation, thank God. If it rained, there'd be a mechanical failure immediately. I'd get out, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't get in.
It does this tramping thing under brakes, which I find a bit scary.
Yeah.
It's a man's car, and I feel like a boy.
Yes, 2 boys. Two little boys from Bristol.
Best of luck to us.
We'll be fine.
And good luck to me, on full team manager duty, calling strategy from the pit wall. 13th was not the ideal starting place for our intrepid pair, but last time Chris was managing my expectations, he did a great job in our GT40 at the start of the Spa 6 hours. I peeked in the cockpit to see he already had the eyes on, and my confidence was lifted for the team's potential result.
but a lap under the safety car's got to be 4 minutes.
If the safety car is still out there,
Yeah.
when they come by, we
next
should
time,
throw him
we
in.
should, yeah. So it's inboard next time then, isn't it?
Yes.
What's happening is there's a safety car. We're right on the beginning end of the pit window. The question we need to work out is if and when we bring Chris in, obviously it's a much cheaper stop under a safety car. So we need to make sure that we don't miss the opportunity to pit and put Marino in under this safety car, because obviously if we have to pit then later under green, we'll lose a load of time. So strategically an interesting moment in the race.
The halfway point of the event had arrived and the driver's stop was completed. Olympic legends were watching on and some serious visitors to the garage checked in on our pit stop. It was all going on in the Brundle Motorsport pit.
I tell you what, a Falcon round here, there's one going well. There's one really going well. Yeah. So, but I couldn't catch him. I understood what.
You can like 6 places in the first lap. I was like, this is like Le Mans all over again.
Yeah, well, when they're being a bit cautious, that's when you got to catch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, it's great fun though, isn't it?
Oh, mega.
Okay, well, you've got a Corvette to come.
Yes, 5:15. Enjoy, mate.
Cheers, boss, thank you. So, started 13th. I think we come in 7th, so I'll take that. Look, basically caught a few of them napping on the first lap and then we had a bit more pace. I think at the start of a race, if you're in a Cortina, you're done, aren't you, against Mustangs? We've got so much power. But it's sideways everywhere. Almost too much for someone like me, and I'm addicted to sideways. So P10 in the top 10. We started 13th. We're happy with that. The boss is happy. We were a bit undone by the fact that Marino's a bit of a pro, so we have to have a slower pit stop, and then the safety car goosed us. What might have been. So really good fun car to drive. Proper little yobbo. I have to say, if you're about to go into this historic racing thing, you can do a lot worse than buy a Mustang and have this warrior chap build you an engine. Just make sure you've got lots of spare underwear.
Really happy with that. Another top 10 finish, Silverstone Festival. No scratches on it, as far as I've seen. I've not yet been to Parc Fermé, so anything can happen. But both drivers drove really well. And it looks like I need to go away and find a bit more pace in the racing car, to be honest. We got a bit had by the safety car train at the end. One of the Cortinas in front of us wasn't quite on it, and it held Marino back quite a long way from being able to challenge at the end. I feel for him a bit because most of his stint was safety car, but he got a bit of a drive in testing and that kind of thing. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Good. Another strong Silverstone Festival for the Mustang. Happy days.